Alright, to follow up on what Cole was talking about store-bought eggs compared to farm fresh eggs, we found a study done by the Veterinary Record, a journal that's very popular. It talks about the difference in salmonella in caged hens and free-flock hens. The caged hens are 7.77 times higher to have the disease salmonella in them, which spreads rapidly throughout the farms and can enter your store-bought eggs very quickly. But the ones in your backyard you know are fresh and disease-free, and that's always a plus. To talk about some of our customers, our buyers are really, due to customer feedback, we really found that it's men and women between their 30s and their 60s, middle-class income, middle-class families with younger kids usually, and women especially have shown interest in this. They've contacted us wanting to give their family the experience of not only having fresh eggs that are healthy, but also giving their kids the experience of going out there and having something to take care of so they can learn responsibility and clean up after the chickens and own small animals to have a lot of fun with. We've also feel that young adults ages 21 to 30 are also in our target market. There's a niche out there that's outdoorsy, naturistic, and the kind of people that want to save one chicken at a time and prevent overcrowding in chicken farms. We feel like we can really relate to them and they might be interested in our product. As far as our user goes, like I said, it's more of a family thing we feel, where they can get out there and work together and take care of the coop and clean the coop and really have an enjoying experience together. Also, health-conscious people who are really into having organic eggs and they know the fresh value of them daily. And then also, just like I said, people that love animals and are outdoorsy and they like the style of a naturistic coop in their backyard. If a customer is wanting to backwards integrate into selling our product for themselves, it'd be sort of difficult. They'd have to not only have the skills and the tools that we have as far as carpentry tools and things like that, but they'd also have to have a lot of extra time, and most people don't have that extra time if they're working a regular job. So we feel like it would be pretty difficult for somebody just to backwards integrate into our product. Now, our supplier situation, we want to start off at buying our wood and hinges and pulleys and handles and wood stain, all those things at our regular Home Depot and Lowe's. Eventually, once we grow bigger, we'd like to move to lumber supply companies where we can buy in bulk and we can get prices cheaper and build relationships. And that's part of our competitive strategy. We really want to build relationships and get to know our suppliers very well, so that when and if other competitors come in to the marketplace, we'll have these relationships already set and they'll want to be ready to supply to us and not them. Material cost right off the bat is $130 for the hen den, and that's with everything included, like all the things I just went over. And there's really no specialty items included in the hen den. So it's easy for us to expand nationwide. We can find lumber dealers anywhere, buy it wholesale. Now I'm going to talk to you a little bit about our strategic position. As you can see here on the monitor, we are selling our hen den for $300, whereas these other ones, as you can see, are all in the $500 to $600 range. And we feel they lack in the same quality of ours. We have the skilled craftsmanship here, a nice wood stained look. We have the handles and the upper level, like Cole went over in the beginning, which really none of these possess. So not only are we a low cost, but I feel we're differentiated by our quality and the different styles we've created. And here we talk about this a little bit. Your local grocery store, it's a cheap way to go get a dozen of eggs, and it's broad to many customers. They can go to any local grocery store and buy it. But really what they're missing is the experience of owning your own chickens, having a stylish outdoor coop, and you know for a fact when you have your coop that your chickens won't be disease-filled and you won't be the first to get that salmonella. And then next we have here low-cost, narrow, do-it-yourself people. These are people who want to build their own chicken coop for, say, $50 in the backyard with chicken wiring and some wood. It's going to be low cost to them, but they're not going to be able to really resell it. Like I said, they're not going to have the tools necessarily to backwards integrate and sell it. It's going to be very difficult for them, and they're not going to receive the same experience or quality that we're offering. And then next over here we have the cattle coops. They are different, but they're very high cost. They specialize in customizations We found mostly they work in Europe and they ship over here, and the shipping cost is very high. I think their coops run about $650 to $700, while we're offering a $300 range. Their quality is minimal at best. It's close to ours, but not anywhere near ours, and for the price, I don't think it's at all a comparison. And then you have the hen den, which we offer to a broader range than the Catawba coops, but not near as broad a range as the local grocery store. We are different. We offer some customizations as wheels, windows, other add-ons that you can have. But like I said, we're not quite as broad as the local grocery store, but we're not quite as narrow as the do-it-yourself people. We're kind of right there in the middle. We hope to offer a broader range of people once we build up our target market and offer suppliers, or offer to middlemen like PetSmart and other feed stores. And now I'm going to let